Hello, welcome to the reading room with Sylvie here. Today we're doing a pick a card reading, and it's going to be, how would your boss describe you in 3 words? Alright, so before we get started, timestamp down below. Take your time, enjoy your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, Group 1. So let's find out what's going on here. Your boss has 3 words to describe you. Let's find out, well, about you, that is. Well, here it says it's fate. It's fate that you were sent to them. That it's fate that you're there, and wow, they really find you precious. Look at that. You couldn't be any better, any more perfect. You bring them in money. You're very knowledgeable. You produce what you need. You're there. Your strength is present. Lots of good energy vibes coming off that. So let's pull up 3 words that describe you, and then we'll go in more into detail with it. I do not see the pot, so I'm just putting my hands in there, and I'm just going to grab one. Okay, so we have kind, cooperative, and resilient. All right, so let's find out what that's all about. Let's pull a card for each of the words. Oh, right here. So kind. That comes up because you have such great ideas, and you pull them through, you carry them through, but in a way that it just brightens up the whole place. It's like, here I am, and I have this idea, join me. Because the light's all around you. You light up the workplace with the success, and you're kind enough to share it. You're kind enough to let them experience that. You're very down to earth and respect everyone around you. I really feel like you definitely are someone that wants to share it. And that's what your boss is feeling. All right, so let's find out about being cooperative. I think it's similar. But what is... oh, look at this, the house, the home. You're cooperative. They find that you're at work and everything is in harmony. Everything is balanced. Everything is set in the right place. You share it with others, you work with others, you work well with others, you work well in the building. Yes, you set barriers. Yes, you put boundaries, but they're healthy and they're for the better good. You definitely know where to direct yourself, and yeah, so you're very cooperative with what needs to be done and how it needs to be done, and you definitely bring others with you. You're constantly bringing others with you. And let me see, what the resilient, what are they talking about? Oh, look at that. Teamwork. There's no matter what generation is there or working with you. If there's age difference, or if there are just some differences in general, if there's different steps, maybe the beginning right to the end, there's the middle, the end. You're just resilient to whatever's thrown at you, whatever is presented at you, whatever you need to do. You're going to face it, and face it as a team, or face it as a challenge, and you're going to do something really good with it. So that's what's going on there. So a little food for thought. It says, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. And that's exactly what's happening to you with this workplace. They see how good you are, and it comes back in force on you. So that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, group 2, let's see what's going on. So we have an interesting reading. Let's find out about the boss's energy towards you. And then there's a little food for thought. And we're going to carry through with the reading. Wow, so happy that you're there. Like, you are just, it's awesome. You're just a dream. You're just a wish. The boss feels that your presence is huge and felt and positive and brings lots of good energy. You work well with others and you work well on your project and you're very successful. Oh, look at that. Your boss feels that he can rest. He can take a break. He doesn't have to follow or watch like everybody, like confident in the fact that he can take a break and do what he has to do. It doesn't mean he's going to be sleeping, but he doesn't have to supervise or really watch what's going on. When you're there, things run smooth. So let's find out the words that your boss is going to describe you with. I have it in the pot here. I don't see them, so I'm just going to put my hand in there and reach. Oh, open-minded. Incredible. Well, we knew that already. We had that feeling. And dedicated. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for each of these and find out why or when did your boss come to those conclusions. The whole thing's upside down. Okay, so he has two reasons why he thinks you're open-minded. One is that you will move forward and you will let go of what doesn't serve you or what you don't need to take care of. If you're asked to let go of something or you're asked, never mind, or the project's done, you just walk away. You just move on to the next things. You're not going to worry about what is being said behind your back, if anything is being said about the work, or if there's emotions lingering. You're just going to walk away from that too. You're open-minded to what all the possibilities are in front of you, and you're willing to let go of anything that didn't serve you, wasn't any use, wasn't useful for work. So you're open-minded to all the possibilities. And the other reason that you're open-minded is that you dream big. You dream big, and you show your ideas and the possibilities that could be there. But if someone else gives you an idea, you're more than willing to take it and go with it and see how it goes or where it leads, if it's a good idea. So you're open-minded to ideas. Okay, so there's lots there for you. Okay, incredible. Let's find out about that. When did your boss notice that? Okay. Right here, there's another one. So you have lots going on here. Two of them. Wow, incredible. Well, actually, they're really, really, really good cards. This is the card of abundance or fulfillment. I mean, lots are happening. You're incredible because you bring in the money, you bring in the task, you bring in the sunshine, the good environment, you bring in sometimes things are really sweet because you sweetened it in some way. You thought about it. You were very loyal to the project or to the co-workers or the business, and you followed through your intuition. You make things happen. You start off with sometimes small steps, and it just leads into flourishes, into bigger steps, and really wonderful work. And the other thing is that you support everyone. You support your work environment. You support who's around you. You support what needs to be done. When you need it, you're there. And you're always working on things, no matter what. And you're always happy and satisfied of the results. Like, you aim for high, and for some reason, it's usually there. But if it's not, you'll continue or you'll try again. But you're definitely going to support whatever and whenever you need to be there for whatever reason. So that's the incredible mark for you. And find out about dedicated. What's going on there? What is that about? Oh, right here, I feel. Oh, two again. Okay. Wow. You're dedicated. You're like family. You're really involved in the business, and you're making the business grow. Your workplace is a happier and a better place. People enjoy you, and they see a big future, and they see that you're going to work well together for a long time. You're really part of the family. You're part of the group. They really Everyone embraces you and praises you at the same time. No wonder you're incredible. Everybody just loves you. I think it's because you're open-minded. So here, success, again, opening up doors, following through on ideas, working till it's done, never stopping, looking for the future all the time. Just keep going. Your hard work is showing and appreciated, and also, yeah, their boss feels like you're really dedicated. Okay. So let's find a little message, food for thought. Wow. Hope is the conduct for miracles. Seems that's what you're doing. You're hoping, you keep going with the hopes that you find the solutions or things that work out well, and it always turns out, for the best. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Group 3. Let's see what's going on. So this is the little food for thought, and we're having a message here. It's the vibe that your boss is receiving about you or giving off about you. Wow, it's the truth be told. Windows are open, things are opened right up, things are flowing, the love is flowing, feeling like you're pretty wise, or feeling wise that they have you, feeling like wisdom is pouring in. Very intelligent, and it just keeps coming up with wise, interesting thoughts that you share with others, and you don't mind. You open right up to all the possibilities. Okay. So the other part of the energy is that you hold your own. You definitely deserve to be up there because you fight for what you believe. You fight it for yourself, and you definitely put your ideas in the front. You're always in the front, no matter what. You're there to serve and to help and to make things better. And those who want to come along, you're more than willing for them to come. If one idea doesn't serve, you'll choose another. So the energy is that you're just there to do the best that you can do. So let's pull out one here and see. Okay, so I don't see what's going on here, but I'm just going to pull out a name. Okay, what is that? A word, I should say. Oh, responsible. Okay, I'm going to do that again. Logical. And one more. And a multitasker. So that's what your boss would describe you as. A responsible, logical multitasker. Okay, let's find out where these reasons come from, or incidents, or why would the boss say. So, wow, when there's a decision that's hard, you take the responsibility, or you're very responsible, choosing or deciding or making what needs to be done. So you're not someone who's just going to take a decision on the whim. If you don't see, you're going to find out exactly what you need to know, the information you need to know, what you're seeing, and how to go about it. And you're going to do it in a very responsible way. Even if there's risk involved, you're going to do the best you can, minimizing the risk. And that is one of the things that was noticed about you. So the other one, right away. Logical. You are a person that thinks in a deep level, in a deep way. You're very in tune, and you take no decision lightly. No matter what, you're going to think about it. You're going to relax. You're going to logically place it the way it should go. So, you're going to take your time. You're not going to deal with the emotions. You're going to clear the emotions so you can think. So you take that pretty seriously, both of them, and which is appreciated, and yeah, really appreciated. So the multitask, let me see about that. Well, you are a person that everyone comes to you for all kinds of reasons. You're everyone's sort of like the person that has all knows a lot and knows how to deal with a different department or task or different levels of needing to know. So when people are needing help or guidance or support, they come to you, and you do your job. Plus, you help out and you answer your coworkers, your colleagues, or bosses, and you're always doing it in a pretty relaxed, calm way. But of course, here we see you meditating, so you're pretty calm no matter what. Under pressure, you're still pretty calm, and you're just trying to do your best. So you're there for everyone as you do your own job. So let's see, food for thought. Let's see what's going on here. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Yes, you have a very positive attitude, and you grab your power from the source and you do what you need to do with it, and it comes out and does all kinds of wonderful things for you. Wow. All right, so I am going to leave that. Okay, group 4, let's see what's going on. So we have the energy, little food for thought here. This is definitely what your boss is thinking about, the energy that he's putting out about you and how he feels. Well, so far, a breath of fresh air, a new life. You bring new life to the workplace. You bring to the ideas, to the work, to the wishes to have you around. So because you're very good teamwork, or you bring projects to the new level. So there's a lot of energy that it's great to have you around. Yeah, look at that. You support others. You support yourself. You're there when you're needed or when you're asked. And you're there for, like, you're really present and you really care about what's happening and how things are working, and you're going to give your 100% to that. So if someone comes to you or you're asked for support, they can count on you. And that's a breath of fresh air to them. You just not have to argue or fight or wonder, are you going to be there or not? So that's the energy that the boss puts out. I have a pot here with words, and we're going to pick 3 of them to describe you, what your boss is, how the boss would describe you. Oh, engaged. Multitask. And hardworking. Well, there you go. That's how your boss would describe you. Very engaged, multitasked, and hardworking. So I'm going to pull a card to go with each and see more details, or where does that come from, or why are they saying that. Oh, this one here is reversed. Let's pull out a card. Engage. Well, delusional. Choices, lots of choices. Well, here it seems like there's so much happening at work that it's ridiculous. Like there's too much happening, and there just doesn't even make sense, because things are all over the place and they want to accomplish so much. And well, obviously not everything can be done, and you're definitely engaged. You know what's going on, how it's happening. You know exactly what in what order things should be done, what's important, what's first, and then once that's completed, you'll move on to the next. You're not going to be all over the place with that. And that's one thing you are definitely engaged about, is knowing that you have too much and you need to definitely tackle that in the best way possible. Wow, there's so much going on in that workplace. Engage. I feel like we need to pull another card with that. Oh, this one. Yeah, here it shows that you don't always know what you're supposed to do, because you're able to do all these tasks for sure. Like you have all the skills to do them all, but sometimes what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to get through that, you're not quite sure. And that's why you are so engaged in it, is because you're really trying to problem solve. You're trying to figure this out. Like, that there's something not quite right. It's overworked. And your boss sees that. He sees how hard you try to go through that mess. I thought I'd pull another card to clarify that it wasn't such a mess, or it wasn't such so bad, but it just confirmed, like, wow, Okay, no wonder you multitask. All right, so let's find out more. Yes, again, you're always there. You're always following through. You're always helping everyone. You multitask for sure. And you never, it's rare that you say no. And it's rare that you don't see what needs to be done, and you really feel bad about what's going on, and you're trying to help to the best of your ability. So yeah, you multitask because you're feeling like you need to be there. You need to put your 100% in there and do the best you can to get through this hard times of having too much to handle, maybe not enough staff, maybe things are not organized. I don't know what's going on in that workplace, but it definitely seems like it's not quite fair, and it should be. I'm picking extra messages, and it just seems like this workplace is not doing well. The organization of this job is lacking, and somebody is not really being put much thought into it. You're overworking. No wonder your boss thinks you're like a breath of fresh air, because he needed help. Okay, hardworking. Yes, you would have to be. You keep to yourself. You're always working. You try to do your best. You try to figure it out. You try to look for solutions. You try to find out how to get through that the best you can. You do your best. You really running on emotions and putting your heart and soul into it, and trying to do the best you can. And they see how hard you work. Your boss sees how hard you work. I really feel like I need to pull a card for you. Like, are you going to be getting a raise, or is this going to be getting better? Or before I pull that other card, I just want to see about your job and see what you're looking forward in this job, because I really feel like they're really taking advantage of you, or and I know you feel like you can't help it because you need to do it. So I don't know, I just feel like I need to draw another card for you, so I'm going to do it. Oh, there is something coming up for you. There is people are going to assess what's going on. There is some help coming in, and this is going to relieve what you've been wanting, and you also wish for it, and you've been wanting it, and it is going to come through for you. So things will get better for you. Someone's going to take care of this and make it better eventually. Okay. So food for thought is, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. So yes, you're having a dream, and here it's funny because it's your dream. And yes, and here it seems like there's a stream of people here checking that out. So I don't know what your dream is for work, but if you were hoping that things would get better, they are. And take this card as you feel or think it fits. All right, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. Okay, group 5, let's see what's going on. So the energy of the boss, and here is food for thought. We'll pick that up in a minute. And what the boss is feeling about you, and what energy he's putting out about you. And let's find that out. Well, for one, there's messages, is receiving messages. So your boss is sending you messages, or you're receiving messages, one or the other. There's something about things not being totally in the open, or maybe asking for to be rescued, or wishing you would rescue, or he's feeling that you are rescuing them, sort of something like that. And then you walk in with a ray of sunshine. You put the joy in the workplace. Everybody's feeling it. Everybody's feeling better when you're there. The positivity is just crazy. And you're almost like you're rescuing everyone, or rescuing the place, or the atmosphere. So, wow, okay. no. First, I'm going to pull out 3 words about how your boss is used to describe you. Okay, let's see what they are, and then I'll put a little something with them. Oh, there's 2 there. I'm going to take this one. Result driven. Okay, wow. Engaged. And ambitious. Whoa. Okay. So I'm going to pull a card with each of these and see what's going on. What makes the boss think that you are result driven? All upside down. There's 2 cards for you here. So we'll go ahead and look at that. Well, one of the things is that you dream big and you're always figuring out the answer because you don't stop thinking and dreaming and like you come up with, your imagination is huge. You come up with ways to solve problems without even thinking that might have been a possibility, or maybe that's not even the direction that it was thought of, and here you come and you say, well, this is the solution, and they like, what? And then yeah, it comes up. You seem to assess and judge the situation, and you always weighing the options, and your mind is always working overtime, and you're all about obtaining the results. But the way you go about doing it is a little different than others, and that's why you're successful. You have a way of thinking, problem solving, and analyzing. So really result driven. You must be the one that solves this. So what about engaged? How are you engaged? Teamwork, task. So if it's just task and you are definitely engaged in those tasks, you put your heart and soul into it and you really work hard, you do what you can. And if it's teamwork, you really work together as a team. You do your part and they do their part, and it just sort of flows. But also, not only that, but if they needs help, you're definitely there for support and willing to go the extra mile for them. And you're definitely willing to make that successful, this team successful, or the jobs or the work, depends, right? So ambitious sort of goes with all that, actually. So ambitious. Oh, the world. You want the world to open up for you, and you want to be patted on the shoulder. Like you want to say, hey, look what I have done. I saved the day. I was here. I did this. I did that. I'm the one that opened the possibility for this and that. I'm the one that is bringing in and manifesting what we need. So yes, you're definitely doing a lot, and you're there for a lot, and you're ambitious. He does see that, but also you want your credit, and that's ambitious too. So your boss is very pleased with you and sees, then that's how he thinks about you. So I'm going to see about the food for thought. Let's see. The more energy and intentions I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Wow. I don't think we have to say much about that. But that's how you come across, is that you're really a believer in the universe and the source. And the more you believe, the more you're able and capable of doing. So, wow. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that.